My cousins divided Grandma's jewelry while I got her worthless diary. The appraiser couldn't stop shaking. The room buzzed with excitement and low murmurs as my cousins passed velvet boxes between them like candy. Gold bracelets, antique rings, and pearl necklaces shimmered under the chandelier's light. It was the day after Grandma's funeral, and her will had just been read. Everyone expected a little piece of her legacy, and my cousins got exactly what they wanted, her jewelry collection, each piece more exquisite than the last. I, however, was handed a worn leather-bound diary. No gems, no gold, just pages yellowed by time and the faint scent of lavender, her favorite perfume. I smiled through the disappointment, hugging the diary close, trying to convince myself it was enough. After all, I had loved Grandma deeply, and this was personal. That night, I flipped through the pages, expecting recipes or weather reports. Instead, I found stories. Grandma's handwriting flowed like poetry, recounting her life in the 1940s, how she met Grandpa at a wartime dance, how she struggled to raise her children while working 2 jobs, and, most astonishing, how she helped smuggle Jewish families out of occupied France during World War II. My breath caught as I read names, places, secret codes. She had risked her life, again and again, but never spoke of it to anyone. Near the back of the diary, a small envelope was taped to a page, labeled, "In case someone finally sees me." Inside was a faded photo of Grandma in a resistance uniform, standing beside a man whose face looked vaguely familiar. Curious and trembling with a sense of responsibility, I took the diary to a local appraiser who specialized in historical documents. As he flipped through the pages, his hands began to shake. He looked up, his voice cracking. "Do you understand what this is? This isn't just a family keepsake, this is history. Your grandmother was a hero. These names match people listed in archives of Holocaust survivors. That man in the photo? He's a famous French general. She saved his life." News spread quickly. Within weeks, historians contacted me. A museum offered a substantial donation to preserve the diary and honor Grandma's legacy. But more than the money, something else happened. Letters began arriving from the descendants of those she saved. They thanked me, crying, saying her story gave them a sense of identity, a connection to courage they never knew was theirs. My cousins, still clinging to their glittering trinkets, were stunned. Their jewelry sat in drawers, unchanging. But Grandma's worthless diary. It was now on display in a national museum, touching lives and inspiring thousands. In the end, what she left me wasn't just words on a page, it was a map to her soul. It taught me that real value isn't always measured in carats or coins. Sometimes, it's hidden in ink, waiting to be read, waiting to be remembered. And through that diary, I didn't just inherit her past, I inherited her courage. And that, I realized, was the greatest treasure of all.